QuickTime X. QuickTime X is beautiful. I love it. For one thing, the icon is awesome. That iTunes icon that's matching it is done by Austin's Reflex. Mentioned him in my What's My Doc video. And my channel is turning into an ad for him. Sorry about that. But QuickTime X is beautiful. This is what I'm using to record my screen right now. I love it so much better than iShowU. And iShowU is, I think it's $20 now. And it's totally not worth it. Don't go with iShowU. Because personally, I think QuickTime X, the quality is amazing. And the feature, the great thing is your zoom feature works. So, you know, it's basically like ScreenFlow, but I can't edit and I can't display my eyesight with a video like this. But really, honestly, I'd rather you be looking at the screen than looking at my face looking at the screen. So, you know, but QuickTime X is a great program. Honestly, I would pay the $30 just for QuickTime X. Because, for one thing, the interface is beautiful. So we're going to take a look at the interface now with one of my videos. And you can see that the bar has changed. The interface has changed drastically. So your old one was kind of an aluminum, and I probably should be showing you that side by side. But it was an aluminum, nasty-looking player, honestly. It's something that Microsoft would put out in the 90s. And that's, I really don't like, I don't want to hate on it that much. But really, it's just not that cool. So, you know, I don't know. It's okay. It's not like, you know, a huge, drastic update. Okay, so here are the differences. You got the black bar on surrounding instead of the aluminum. You've got the controls inside the video, which I've heard people rant. I've heard people cussing out other people on this. You know, people on the internet can be crazy sometimes, and this is just another thing they're crazy about. Literally, if we're on full screen, it takes 2 seconds for those to disappear. So, if 2 seconds of having that little bar right there in your video is impairing you that much, if that is causing you, you know, heart rhythm problems, then you really got to check out something else, because a Mac is not for you. Logical software is not for you, because you're not a logical person. So the interface is great, and I think the movie playback is clear. Again, the screen recording is really nice. So that was the interface in QuickTime. We're just going to go ahead and, you know, Chinese characters. I don't speak Chinese, I don't write Chinese, but that is certainly, I would imagine, something that's very intelligent and something that lots of people could take use of. Tracing the Chinese characters on the trackpad, that is certainly very cool. More reliable, higher resolution iChat, reading the header off of Apple's website. I have only screen shared once with the new iChat, and I can tell you it is better. It's not like holy excuse me, holy crap, but it is certainly nice. Always, upgrades never hurt you. Okay, so the services menu is really, like, I don't really pay attention to that too much. I guess I should. So we're going to move on from that. Automatic updates for printer devices. Now, if you're wanting to, Mac is not, first of all, let me start off. Mac is not the greatest operating system. If you want it to perform one certain task, say Linux. So if I just ran Linux in a virtual machine, that's all I wanted to do with Linux. I didn't want all that user interface crap, all the stuff that, you know, is trying to help you set up your computer. If I wanted something that I could code with, if you're a professional, you want something, you don't want the little newbie setup guides, then don't use OS X as that function. You can certainly use it as your main OS, but don't use it for one function like that. Automatic updates for printer drivers is another disadvantage to what I was just talking about. I honestly don't want my computer to download a driver without me knowing about it. it might just be something, maybe I'm over controlling, but I don't know. I definitely would not try, update. I wouldn't want them to install all the drivers of every printer, from HP because they love HP. I wouldn't want that. I have an HP printer, but honestly, I believe that home printing is kind of, unless you spend a lot of money, it's not going to be worth it. That's just me and my experience for home printing. So automatic time zone setup, that's not like huge, but to me it seems like that should have happened a long time ago. PDF text selection. I seem to have forgotten to get a file to show you this, but really, if you're viewing PDFs a lot, if you're working with PDFs, having columns can be useful. So being able to select text in columns, I'm sorry. Safari 4 is not just on Snow Leopard, but it is a great browser. I prefer Safari, as you can see, that I'm using Safari over Firefox, believe it or not, just because Firefox, for me, takes a frickin' long time to start up, and I don't know why. It possibly is my fault, but it does. It takes a long time to start up. So, moving on to probably my last point is going to be, and my greatest point, is going to be the new Finder. Finder is the best part of Snow Leopard. QuickTime X is great, all the other stuff is great, but Finder is faster. It is, the previews in Finder are great. So I'm going to turn up my volume so you can hear this. So there you go. I can view that video right there. Preview, and here's a preview of my intro. And I just opened up in QuickTime, but that's not the computer's fault. It's mine. So we can view it in that mode. We can go over here, view it in this mode. And so let me show you that a little bit closer. So you can view it in this mode. Or you can view it in that other one. So, certainly that's great. That helps you with your information delivery, as I call it. So, yeah, there's just some of my videos. So Finder is a lot faster. And another thing I've noticed with, as you can see in my external drive, Bertha, accessing files off the external drive is much faster. So all those videos were on my, actually on my external drive, as most of my files are. So, it's great. I love that feature. And I'm not sure, I haven't seen it mentioned in any new features from Apple, but it is certainly noticeable when you actually use Finder. So, and I would say it is 80% faster getting files off of an external drive. So, there we have it, folks. Snow Leopard. It is worth it. Buy it. I'm telling you right now that if you can afford Snow Leopard, you need to get it, because the features are worth it. The speed is worth it. It is just a great operating system. If you're still running Tiger, definitely go the extra mile, get Snow Leopard. It will be worth it for you, and you'll like it. You'll have fun with it. And I haven't used Tiger very much. I've used Tiger a few times, but at least get a copy of Leopard, because, you just should. It's a much cleaner interface. So, thank you guys. This has been YouTube Pollution. And I'm going to sign out now. This is my sister channel, Crazy Hooligan, my gun review channel, so if you can check that out, that'd be pretty cool. I made that background with GIMP. So, there you go. This has been YouTube Pollution, and saying goodbye, folks.